Hey, I want to thank you for taking the time to join us here on Polk Place. And if it's close to May, you know what that means. It's time for Mayfair. And joining us in studio, Joy Williams and Leslie Norman from Mayfair. Welcome to the show.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
How many times you been on the show with me?
About 8.
Yeah. How about you?
About 8.
You come. Wow.
Yeah.
So it's that time of year again. Really, 1971. You guys put on a heck of a show. Might know what you're doing. How did all this get started?
Well, the Polk Museum of Art had a small craft fair on the library lawn one Mother's Day weekend, and everybody enjoyed it so much that they just kept creeping around the lake, and it's become one of the best art shows in Florida.
When it got that title, when it gets submitted for that, how does that honor come about?
Well, a lot of times there's a magazine called the Sunshine Artist Best List, and the artists will vote on who throws the best art show in Florida. And so a lot of times the artists really enjoy Mayfair. They enjoy the scenery, they enjoy the community, and so we tend to rate amongst some of the best art shows in Florida.
Mm-hmm. Now, Leslie, being a part of this for a while, tradition, always around Mother's Day weekend. Tell me a little bit about some of the things that folks can expect.
So we have Mayfair shuttles that will help shuttle people around the lake, and it's hot, so we want everybody to be prepared. Wear your hat, sunscreen, leave your furry friends at home, burns their paws. But you can expect approximately 150 artists of different mediums all around the lake. We have lots of different food vendors, snow cones for the kids, kids zone with activities for children of all abilities. On our library lawn this year, we're going to have a DJ with music throughout the event, just with great background music, making announcements for us. We always want people to come to our museum tent and check out our merchandise we have, and don't forget to go into the museum and see our exhibits we have going on right now.
That's what this is.
That's what it's all about. Yes.
I want to talk a little bit from a standpoint of you'd said, to shuttle you all around. Parking is always somewhat difficult. Where can people find out information on places to park?
Well, you can go to our website, mayfairbythelake.org, and check out all of the parking opportunities and food vendors and artists. You can also park at Florida Southern College off of Frank Lloyd Wright Way, and we have a shuttle, 2 shuttles that will transport you from the parking lot there and right down to the lake. So we're trying to make it easy for everybody, but there's plenty of parking. We haven't, had too many run-ins with not anybody having anywhere to park. So
when the artists come to this isn't one of those that everybody just gonna bring in everything however they want. This is an invitation only art show. Talk to me a little bit about the process that it takes to pick the artists each year.
Well, in October we open our applications up, and we have obviously a mailing list that we send it to, and then all of our artists will apply, and they have to submit 3 pieces of art and a picture of their booth. And so in March, we have a jury panel of 5 different art-related experts, and they will judge all of the artwork submitted from our artists that submit anonymously, that's the word. And from those scores, they will pick the highest scores, and then we invite those artists to show at the Mayfair.
Now, Leslie, a term that I never even knew existed until we went down to the first one, Mayfairies. The coolest name ever. How did that come about, and what is a Mayfairy?
So there's 2 terminologies of Mayfairies. There's Mayfairies, F-A-I-R-E-S. That's us.
Okay.
We're Mayfairies.
We're
yes.
Mayfairies. That's the title of the coordinators who run Mayfair. That's just a tradition.
Okay.
That's who we are. We're the Mayfairies.
Wow.
But we
Yes.
also have the shuttles
Yes.
that are called Mayfairies, Ferrys.
Oh,
Yes.
see,
That's
I always heard the
too.
term, but I'm
Yes.
like,
Yes.
see?
And so those will shuttle everybody kind of throughout the show, so you don't have to walk around and get hot and carry your artwork, whatever.
Now, for 8 years, talk a little bit about what it takes to be kind of the face and the voice of this event. What are some of the things that you got to go through up to and including the event? What does the job consist of?
Well, obviously recruiting artists and is a big part of it, and also renting all of the tents and all of the structures and the golf carts. We have to rent all of the stuff that goes into building our city for the week. Designing the poster, we have to pick the
every year the
artist.
poster is really, really cool. Who's
Thanks.
this year's poster?
Her name is Heather Nagy. She was a first-year artist last year, and she's from Orlando. And we were drawn to her vibrant images that she prints. She's known kind of for her landscapes, and we thought that she would do a great job representing the Lake Morton this year. And we also wanted to kind of look at other birds other than the swans and focus on them. So we do have some swans in our poster, but we're really in love with the wood storks this year.
I want to talk about community partners, obviously, to put on an event of this magnitude. You know, there's you guys that kind of bring it together, and there are sponsors
Correct.
that help. Who are some of those folks, and talk to me a little bit about what they do that helps you guys put this on yearly.
So we have two presenting sponsors this year. We have Citizens Bank and Trust and the Ruthvens, and our sponsors are with us throughout the whole process. Obviously, they help financially, but they assist with. We give artists snack bags each day. So throughout the show, when they register, they'll get a snack bag, and one day the Citizens Bank and Trust crew will give a bag of snacks to the artist, and the next day the Ruthvens will. And they all always have a presence at the show. So they come out to the event, they participate in the ribbon cutting with us.
I heard snack bag. Now, PGTV comes down yearly with Visit Central Florida, and we got no snack bag. We must have got left on the list.
They missed you.
We left off
They
the
missed
list?
you.
That's right.
They
Well, they're
missed
just for the
you.
artists, but yeah.
I'm an artiste.
I know. Yeah, that's fun. No, we're very grateful for our sponsors. They also provide volunteers for us too, which we're very grateful for. There's still a few volunteer opportunities, so if anybody's interested in volunteering that weekend, they can go and sign up on our website at mayfairbythelake.org. And it's a fun weekend to participate in your community, but we're very grateful for our sponsors in that respect too.
Now, Leslie, being a veteran of this, if you had to play tour guide for a day and pick one thing that the folks should see, what would you recommend?
I would think you need to take the time to go around the whole show and see all of the artists, because it can be hot and long, but maybe just stroll through the show, check out all the artists, the different artwork, and then if you saw something you love, maybe take a shuttle back around, and then you can go buy your artwork. But just take time to go do that. And we have a food vendor called Heavenly Pretzels. They're pretty heavenly, and I would recommend going and getting a pretzel.
Yes. Yes. The pretzels are pretty spectacular, but make sure to talk to the artists too. They're very interesting to talk to, and you learn so much about art. It's really fun. We've been collecting art for many years now, and it's just fun to look back and see what you like. And the kids also have a kids-only art tent called Kids Collect, and a lot of the artists are going to be donating some of their work to this tent. And the children can go in. It's ages 6 to 14, right? Yeah, 6 to 14. And they get to go in without mom and dad And so that they get to learn what they like, not what mom and dad like to put on their walls in their bedroom. So we'll be selling some of that artwork for a nominal fee between $5 and $15. And the kids get to take away something for the weekend too.
We got about a minute left. What I want you to do, dates, times, and where folks can find out more information and inspire them to make sure they check out this year's Mayfair by the Lake.
Well, please go to mayfairbythelake.org. The weekend is May 11th and 12th at Lake Morton, and it's put on by the Polk Museum of Art.
Well, ladies, I want to thank you for coming in, and come back and see me again, will you please?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks.
Join the Polk Museum of Art as they present Mayfair by the Lake Saturday and Sunday, May 11th and 12th, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the shores of Lake Morton in Lakeland. Presented on Mother's Day weekend each year, Mayfair features more than 150 artist booths and is one of the oldest art festivals in Central Florida. Mayfair has been ranked among Sunshine Artist Magazine's 200 best art shows for 10 years in a row. Now, if you need more information, you can check them out on the web at mayfairbythelake.org or give them a call, 863-688-7743. If you enjoyed that episode of Polk Place, I invite you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and even check out the next one.